Let's go around the world, yeah, this is what I like. New foods, new experiences on the next flight. A father and his daughter, ready to pack their bags, hit the road and come ride with the bucket list dad. Hold up, yeah, let's go.
Du tittar på den. Ska jag filma den?
Wow!
Wow, filma den då!
Du ser?
Ser du den på kameran?
Ja, men det ser nästan ut som en bläckfisk.
Okej. Kolla då. Filma.
Filmar.
Hej då. And we are back. Welcome to another edition of Bucket List Dad. This is Bucket List Dad Malta. So in this edition of Bucket List Dad, me and Alicia had the chance to visit the beautiful island of Malta. What an amazing place. What a great people. What a trip. First, let me start off by saying Ryanair and their night travels or early morning flights are driving me crazy. They're not very optimal, especially when you're traveling with a 4-year-old. Now Alicia has gotten used to the traveling, so it's not an issue with her. But having to wake my child up at 4 o'clock in the morning, or sometimes even 2 o'clock in the morning, to get a bus so that we can catch a bus to the airport, so that we can make it in time for a 5 o'clock morning flight. It's a headache. It's frustrating. But Alicia is such a soldier. She's such a trooper. She is used to it. She loves it. She gets all excited, and becomes even hard for her to go to bed because she gets so excited. Now, the purpose of these trips is for family and personal reasons, like I've always said, but it's also about how we can be able to travel on a budget, be able to do that. So Ryanair has been kind of my preferred flight. Even though we have taken other flights, Ryanair has always been kind of like, I'll check with Ryanair, see what they have first before I go with a different option. But these morning flights are starting to definitely take their toll. So, what did we do in Malta? We arrived midday, which was a positive because it meant that we had the whole day to do what we want. So we started off by checking in. Our first hotel, by the way, we stayed in 3 hotels during this stay of 4 days. Now I take that back. We stayed in 3 hotels in a total of about 7 days, not 4. Gå in då. And during that stay, first we were staying in Valletta, which was awesome. Beautiful city, amazing market, great place, great people. It was really, really nice because we could just, from the hotel, we could walk around and we didn't have to go very far to meet natives and hang out with them and see what they do and how they live. Nej, är det sant?
Ja, kolla!
Åh. Okej.
Äter lamm!
Nämen! Ja.
Båten.
Wow, vilken liten båt!
Jag behöver en sten, pappa!
Jag hittar ingen sten. And actually try real Maltese food or listen to people speaking the Maltese language and just be about their day. It wasn't so that we felt like we're tourists living on a tourist resort or some area. It was definitely one of those hotels that were very close to the local population, which is a positive. After our stay in Valletta, we moved on to another part of the island to a hotel called the Rama Bay Resort. That one was a little bit more exclusive. It's a little bit ways off, which was nice. It was a different change of pace. The only disappointing thing was that when we got there, we had actually booked with a seaside view, and Alicia was so looking forward to it. And then when we get there, we check into the hotel, no seaside view. But we had booked through hotels.com, which is a positive because all we had to do was give them a call, tell them how disappointed we were, and then they resolved the situation. Unfortunately, their solution was to book us a whole different hotel. A different but better hotel. So we ended up moving to Hotel Riviera, which is just about 500 meters away from that hotel. But yeah, so it was an upgrade and we moved to a different hotel, Hotel Riviera. But the positive is that it wasn't far from the Rama Bay Resort. It was within walking distance, which meant that our shift was pretty smooth. Besides the beauty, the landscape, there's also a special reason to why I wanted to go to Malta in particular. And that is because one of my favorite movies was filmed in Malta, The Count of Monte Cristo, the one from 2002, not the older Count of Monte Cristo. So there are several scenes that are filmed in Malta. One in particular is one that is filmed on the island of Camino. It's called the Camino Elephant Rock, and it happens when they are searching for the treasure. So they then are on this island and go past that specific monument, that specific attraction, and it was really, really cool, and I wanted to see it in person.
Ja, jag är här. Hej Ali!
Men frågar vi så... Vad är det där för liten jordar? Ska inte slå det på.
Wow, kolla där!
Ska vi inte ens bada, eller?
Ja. Där borta.
En sommarbåt. En segelbåt.
As well as have a chance to do some scuba diving for the first time in my life in that location. Because if you see that movie, you can see how blue and how crystal clear the water is, and I wanted to see it for myself if it really was that way. And it was so amazing. Definitely the bluest waters I have ever visited or ever seen, for that matter. And we are lucky that we visited one of the most largest attractions, which is the Blue Lagoon on Camino. We visited it pre-tourist season. So Alicia had a chance to play by the Blue Lagoon, by the beach, and although there were people, there were not as much as there are during the season. So I recommend, if you guys want to check it out, definitely go in May or in the beginning of May. It's definitely the perfect time to visit. July, August, September, bad idea, because it's going to be so full, so packed with many other tourists visiting, that to get a great scenery shot or a great photo of the landscape, it just doesn't work. We also had a chance to visit the aquariums in Malta. One in particular that we got a chance to visit was a national aquarium, and Alicia loves aquariums, loves fish, and it's a bit of a passion that we both share. Being close to water, seeing sea life is particular fascinating to both of us. So getting a chance to not only visit Malta and Camino, but also to be able to see what kind of sea life is actually found in the different areas, as well as the different shipwrecks in that area, was amazing.
Wow.
De är jättevass. Ser du, de där är jättevassa.
Vad är det för någonting då?
Jag vet inte.
Är det en stingray?
Jag vet inte.
Så, jag håller i dig.
Vad är det där?
Det är en manet.
Malta, thank you again for your beauty, for the kind hospitality. We are definitely coming back. So, thank you to everybody who continues to support our channel. Remember, if you like the channel, help the channel grow. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, as well as YouTube. Give us some tips and ideas of what we could be doing better, as well as cool places that you think we should check out. And we'll see you again next time. We love you. Bye.